So we just come out the game from this fantastic Premier League world champion club, Liverpool. And you know, I've always had a lot of respect for Liverpool, but you do not want to win the league like this. I don't even feel angry about it like I was against the City game. It's kind of like, as Wolves fans, we kind of expect it. Every single game that we go to, every decision, VAR, it's absolutely killing the game. I've got one thing on my mind actually. What is the point? You know, the Wolves fans, we've got right behind the team from start to finish. We've sang our hearts out again. They've gone. We pay our money to come home and away to support the team, and we just don't do it for what we've got today. You know, Nuno's had, you know, first off, we've had 45 hours to play Manchester City, the reigning champions, then Liverpool, the reigning Champions League, World, and also champions elect, but not champions of Asia, might I add. You'll never sing that. And we've had 45 hours. We're playing away. They've had an extra day. Nuno's had to ring the changes. We've got a 19-year-old playing up front. He's brought Bennett in. Dad's going to be happy about that. We've changed three of the back three. Kilman's come in, football player. You know, he's done really, really well. We've had Neves and Neto, you know, and Moutinho. And, you know, we've set our stall out. You can see what his plan is. Let's switch. I think he switched to 5-3-2. It looked like he did. Dendonker's moved into midfield. You know, we've restricted Liverpool to not a lot in the first half. You know, we've had a few opportunities of our own. We've controlled the game. We've stayed in it. It's his tactic. And then Van Dijk's handballed it on the halfway line. He's lumped it over. There's looks like a handball on the way through, and they swept it into the net. It's disallowed. The referee apparently has blown his whistle before the ball's been swept into the net. So as far as I'm concerned, that happened to us not so long ago. It shouldn't even have gone to VAR. It's gone to VAR. You know, I'm looking.
World champions for nothing.
No, because you got VAR on your side. There you go. So, you know, they don't need to win like that, do they? Absolutely don't need to win like that. World and European champions, that's fantastic and that's brilliant. You don't need VAR, and I'm like keeping my dignity about it. But as I was saying, the goal's been given, and it's like stunned again in the stadium. You don't know what the hell's going on. I've looked at half time on the BBC and on Twitter, and even Liverpool fans, most Liverpool fans are like, whatever. But Wolves have come straight back. We've scored a brilliant goal, a brilliant response. Pedro Neto has scored what should be the goal of his life at Anfield. He's celebrated, skidding towards the management, and that moment's been taken away from him. Why? Because of what? I've seen the stuff at all. It's killing football. I think there is a place for VAR to do, but the tolerances are wrong. The way it's communicated is wrong. It's just not right. And at half time, we should be going in potentially 1-0 up. And it's Liverpool that are 1-0 up. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, we go to half time. The team come out in the second half, carrying on. You know, and Wolves have been the better team in the second half. We've made the changes. We've had chances to equalise as well. The shooting wasn't quite there. The decision making wasn't quite there. But like, we have, some days you get what you don't deserve, and some days you do. Liverpool, you should have lost this game, if at least drawn it. Most Liverpool fans hopefully you've got the dignity to come on here and give us credit for how we played. And I'm just thinking, what is the point? Fair play, you're going to win the league, and you're a great team, you should win the league, but not like this. You don't need to win like this. So, you know, leave your thoughts below on the game, wherever you've watched it. What are your thoughts on it? You know, if you think I'm completely wrong, do you agree with me? There's something needs to be done. The communication in the stadium, the way that VAR is it's become like clinical. It's taken away the joy out of the game. We're celebrating and it's just taken away, and we expect it as Wolves fans. I'd love to know if there's a team that's had more points taken away from VAR. They just don't want us to be getting into the top four. They don't want that change. Anyway, you know, fair play to Liverpool. You know, most of the supporters, great supporters, you know, have some dignity and come out on this channel or whatever and say that you agree that, you know, we were robbed from at least a point today, that you didn't deserve it. So from myself, Dazzling Dave, until the next time, always Wolves. Happy New Year as well.